Growthpoint's trading and development team is obviously a key part of our business. It provides our clients with an extra service that meets their needs. We now provide not just existing buildings, but we can create new buildings for them that meet their specific bespoke requirements.
I'm very privileged to be able to head up Growthpoint's trading and development division. We're a very experienced team with a phenomenal development track record that get up every morning with great passion for our industry and asking the question, how can we today change our client's space to really deliver a high performance workspace, space to thrive.
They understand their customers' needs and they take that into account. From the start, the planning process was basically what do you as Exxaro want in the new building, and they designed the building around that.
They understood our business goals because they really took the time to find out what made our business tick. And they walked around the factory, they says, okay, what do we do here? How can we suit your requirements? So they took the time, and you can see they were passionate about it.
From a client experience point of view, ultimately the test of a great development is in fact the quality of the asset that they move into and the experience they have had with the developer being Growthpoint.
We chose to partner with Growthpoint because we felt that they were very open to solutions and planning. It was awesome. It's been a good experience working with them.
I've been quite impressed by the skill sets that are within the organization and the unselfishness.
They become your friend or your partner in a project, rather than it's the landlord and it's the tenant. We appreciate that.
The team that we've dealt with has been absolutely professional in every respect. I think at the end of the day, they've sat down with us, they wanted to make sure that we do well, because at the end of the day, it's a partnership.
We've gained a lot of experience over the years developing shopping centres, office buildings, industrial properties, and lately even hospitals.
The Pretoria Area Neck Hospital, jointly developed by Syntocare and Growthpoint, will be the first specialist hospital in the Green Precinct of Menlyn Main. This hospital will be designed and commissioned to the highest international standards.
Our new office will be state-of-the-art open plan building. We've opted for the activity-based workspace solution, so we think the flow of information and the collaboration between employees will be much better.
Growthpoint were very accommodating, especially when it came to the architectural and structural finishes of the venue, because we needed a lot of different things which you won't really need in a normal warehouse environment.
They looked at the building, they wanted to redevelop it, they didn't want to sell it, and they took a view to spend a lot of money here getting it right, which they did. Everybody that walks in here is blown away by what's been constructed.
So the client really and their requirements is centre to what we're trying to achieve from a strategic point of view.
What we found with Growthpoint, they were more accommodating to our needs in terms of cost and in terms of space that we required and the area that we needed.
We talked on many occasions about the design of the building, how it should be laid out, but finally we came up with the perfect concept, the perfect layout for our future requirements.
So this site is purpose-built for us. We have very specific requirements.
Growthpoint's strategic objective is to play a long-term role within our communities and sustainability within the way we deal with our clients, all our stakeholders, but also within the developments that we deliver is a key strategic focus.
In our experience, especially from a sustainability point of view, there's no question that green buildings afford businesses the opportunity to increase their productivity, to attract the best quality staff and to retain the staff.
Growthpoint are at the top end of green certification, and it's more than certifying buildings for 4-star, 5-star ratings. It's a way of how you do business.
Growthpoint is a leader in the green building movement. In 2017, Growthpoint launched the Thrive portfolio. I was very excited to see that portfolio, that Growthpoint was able to link the quality of buildings to green features and bring out not just the environmental benefit of it, but the benefits to occupants of those particular buildings.
And another big attraction of the building is that it will be a 4-star rated green building. So there should also be operating cost improvement when it comes to electricity, water consumption and the like. They made us aware of all the new international trends in the office space environment, for instance like activity-based working to increase collaboration, productivity, and based on that the new building was designed.
Our business is about a couple of things primarily. One is the people resource that work for us that are very important to us. But equally, the facilities within which we run our business are as important. Critical to the latter is that we take long-term positions on the property, and so we have to make sure that the properties are not just relevant for us today, but they're going to be relevant for us in 3 or 4 or 5 years' time.
And because green buildings, and with the different categories that we look at, they are future-proofed. So we are looking at the next probably 50 years or so, whereas if you have not built green within the next 4 or 5 years, you need to refurbish your building. So that future-proofing element also really highlights the sustainability of the green building system.
Growthpoint's name meant a lot. And what we also had to do, we had to convince our board overseas in Germany. And when they could see it was a reputable company in South Africa with international holdings overseas, I think that swayed the deal, because Growthpoint is a big company.
Growthpoint is a valuable partner to have. I would say that the industry experience and knowledge that the company has gathered over the years really places it at a center of real relations to have. You cannot have Growthpoint around the table when you are trying to achieve a particular goal, especially in the property sector.
And we're very keen to work with companies offering all these services, delivering their dream buildings for them.